channel.
Hello guys, thanks for staying with us and welcome back to Final Whistle, where we are complaining and lending our voice about the calamity befalling this our sport in Nigeria. Alhaji Musa Gwadele, the president of the NFF, has inaugurated this newly composed fact-finding committee, urging them to do their work with diligence and the sincerity of heart. Official,
yeah, I did. Fine, bro. Fine.
What did happen? What do you think about this in Gusa do now?
Yes, this is just a formality and this is ceremonial. You understand? It is ceremonial.
Okay.
Because I've seen the picture displayed on the screen. I think these are the people
committee.
The committee, 6-man committee.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a lady there. There's a lady and gentleman. You understand? Consisting of a past coach, Ladamboso. Consisting of an ex-Super Falcons player. That is the lady,
Yeah.
Consisting of an ex-Super Eagles player and a legend. Consisting of some NFF members as the secretary, you understand, in that order. And I think these names have been popping around since about 4-5 days, of which you brought the production. And we have asked the bigger question that this fact-finding committee that they named, you understand now, what is going to be their work? You understand? So I think Alhaji Musa Gusa has given us insights on what their work will look like. And at the inauguration today, he said, you are to probe into the direct and remote causes of the poor outings of the national teams in recent times. So these national teams include the Falcons, the Super Eagles, and all aspects of our football. But with specific reference to the unexpected failure of the Super Falcons to qualify for the World Cup. You will have 2 weeks to do the job and submit your report. Okay, now, I love this this challenging essay that Alhaji Musa Gusa wrote to this fact-finding committee. But now, he said, where the most important thing, I say, you will have 2 weeks to do the job and submit your report. So submit your report to who? To who? I've always said NFF and the NSC are the major problem. And I think we have gone bold these days to start naming. Aside from citing the organization as a problem, we are now citing the personnel. I know strongly, a lot of Nigerians know strongly that Alhaji Musa Gusa is one of the problems that we have in Nigerian football. I know strongly, a lot of our subscribers know strongly that Alhaji Shehu Diko is not doing anything tangible and specific to the growth of Nigerian football. So you are asking a fact-finding committee that you inaugurated to look into the eye and tell you that you are the cause. It's not going to work that way. So first of all, it's not going to happen.
Sure.
We felt that this could have been done by an external body. An external body, not an internal one, if you ask it, because it's never going to find something now. Because now, what are you taxing them to find? The causes. I can sit here and tell you 6 causes or 7. I can even make it 10 as to find facts of why we are failing as a football. Number 1, welfareism of the players. So who is in charge of paying the players? The NFF, right?
The NFF,
So what's happening?
They're not paying.
That's number 1. Number 2, NSC. They brought in to cover up the shame of the NFF, but they are worst.
To monitor the NFF.
So any little thing, they go back to the presidency for bailout funds. That is 2. Number 3, facilities. Facilities. We don't have recognized stadiums in Nigeria.
Only one.
Facilities and infrastructures. Number 4, huge interference in our call-up list. At all levels. Whether at the Super Falcons, at the Super Eagles, at every level of football, huge interference by these same political jobbers.
They always influence the
Number 5, the voting process of getting decent people elected into the office. So talking about fact finding, you don't need to inaugurate me. I'm telling them to their eyes that you are the cause. I've named about 5 causes, and inside these 5 causes, Alhaji Musa Gusa is responsible about 4. Same goes with Alhaji Shehu Diko. So the fact finding, like I said, is just a means of formality. It's a means for us to know that today on a Monday morning, they are doing something.
They are not doing anything.
Which we know. We have seen.
They are not doing anything.
We have seen that. I'm just happy that there are, like I said, there are so many economies within Nigeria that is not doing very well. And the sporting sector, the sporting economy is something that we have neglected. People are not paying attention to. But because of our exposure to the Premier League, to the Champions League, to the La Liga.
Don't see 1 or 2.
Yes, we have seen 1 or 2. We have seen how things are done. We have seen that football comes together even before what goes on the pitch of play. And that is where we are failing as a country. And that is why people are now putting eyes more on the NFF and the NSC. So these are just formalities to let us think. To let us think
if
that they are actually doing something, or which they are not doing nothing.
official, if no be Nigeria, I've not heard this kind of thing in my entire life before. That you are looking for a fact-finding committee to checkmate the sporting system in Nigeria. When you have a system that have the NSC, they have the NFF, they have technical directors, they have state FAs, they are monitoring all those things and telling us that you want to bring in a fact-finding committee to come and do what? Report back to you that we have said you are the problem. Now, air service then they do. They just play with our emotion, official.
You know what happened? This is actually the right approach, but it should not be done by the NFF or the NSC. It should be done by an independent body. It's as a simple thing. Let me branch a little bit out of the sporting sector. Let me branch a little bit into the economics.
Yeah.
The EFCC now, why were they inaugurated in the first place? To checkmate some kind of things.
Corruption, yeah.
Exactly the point. Financial corruption. Like the name stand economical something, I've forgotten. To checkmate financial crimes and everything. You understand? So that body is an independent body that can even go into the government to try and checkmate. Except I think if you're a sitting governor or something like that.
Okay.
But they will probably wait for you till when you're done to checkmate those activities and have you spent some kind of monies. You understand now?
Yeah.
It's as good as saying you put a politician in EFCC to checkmate other politician. That is what Enadi Musa Gusau and the rest are doing, which is not going to be possible. Like I said, with Ladamboso, that would definitely collect his paycheck from Alhaji Musa Gusau, look into Alhaji Musa Gusau and tell him that you are one of the causes. It's never going to happen. This can be done by an individual body. I know FIFA has said no interference by the government or something. But if this committee was set up, for example, by the presidency, I would understand. You know what I'm saying now? If this committee was set up by the presidency, I would understand.
A different body.
Yes. A different body outside the NFF and NSC.
Yeah.
At least that body can report the whole issue without being biased and be partial. We just state the report. But now, if Paranese comes and say Gusau is the problem, believe me, that report will never see the light of day. So exactly what it is. It is the right approach, but it should not be coming from inside the house.
The NFF, yes. Official, I'm talking about the NFF and the NSC. I saw a news making around that the NSC, the Nigerian Sport Commission, has cancelled the Nigerian Football Federation Elective Congress scheduled for September 27th in Lafia and Nasarawa State. And this is the reason. The decision is to pave the way for major recognition of Nigerian football, with the NXC reported preparing to appoint a 3-month normalization committee to oversee the federation and prepare the group for fresh election. What do you think about this?
Another formality. Another formality.
I know you say that.
Let me put it up to you. Gusau will win. Gusau will win.
He has already won.
Because he has cracked the system. And I think the last time we were here, we talked about how we feel the election process should be. The election process should be amended to. That opening the election process, that is the electorate, and restricting it to just state FAs is not a true representation of how our Nigerian football should be. Because the FAs are compromised. Let me put it that way. Because Alhaji Musa Gusau came through that system of FA2, so he knows how it's done. And in Nigeria, my country, sadly to say so, what they mean by campaign is bringing in dollars and some amount of money in giving the electorate. That is how they campaign. Nobody comes here and tell you that I'll do a good road for you. We know it's not going to work no more. We saw a recently concluded election in Osun State. I know this is not politics, but we know how that goes. People saying they collected 30, 40, 50,000 rice and everything. It was evident. It was there. We saw the pictures. We saw the videos, even if we were not there. So for every lie, there's an atom of truth there. So we can't be saying all those videos we are seeing online are lies. So that is the same process of getting elected into the NFF official office. 36 FAs, very, very easy to buy. You don't go there to campaign that I'll build new stadiums. You don't go there to campaign that I'll bring, I'll develop your state sporting sector. It's as good as settling the FAs, of which we have said no. It should not be like that. Blow the whole system up. Let journalists, recognized journalists, be able to vote in the system. Let ex-players be able to vote in the system. It's in short, say, let some section of fans and players, referees, players, you understand, that their name will not be disclosed. Referees, you understand, be able to vote in this way, because all together is what compromise of the NFF and the Nigerian football. You understand? So them delaying the whole process is just to show and let us understand that it is not a position that nobody is contesting for. They're just trying to let us know like that probably there's a democracy in the system, and they're trying to let us know that should in case Alhaji Musa Gusau wins, if we filled all aspects of, he is the best candidate to do that, which we have seen behind those lies. Like I said, It's another propaganda, and it's another, I just want to go out the
I
politics.
think last time they brought one senator that said they want to contest for the NFF position.
Right.
Up to now, we'll never hear anything from that one.
I said the name
Now,
just came
I'm
up.
beginning to buy your idea of what you said that day. You say it's just like a camouflage.
It's
You
a
just want to
camouflage
show
now,
something
so that
that somebody is coming
working there, and it's as if Alhaji Musa Agusa is actually fighting
yeah.
for the place. But if you ask me, that position looks more like an elected position now.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
And like I said,
it's very bad.
Quote me here again.
Yeah.
They will win regardless of the year they fix it to. They will also win.
Anytime where they want to, I go win.
Yeah.
Anytime where they want to, I go win. And official, I'm still talking about the NFF now. A lot of news keep making rounds. I think ever since the WAF, the Super Falcon exit from the WAF medal, one drama to another, from committee to postponement of election, and now we are seeing another fresh update now that the NFF has sacked Justin Madugu because he didn't qualify, because he failed to qualify the Super Falcons for the World Cup.
You know when I say we have seen behind their lies, you think I'm joking. So the last time we were here, we discussed about the Super Falcons, the exit, the whole process. I think my colleague was here, AY, and he saw it coming. To tell you, say, see, sometimes we just come here and go be like, say, we talk. No, we don't sabi this system now. You know, say, get where you go teach person reach something, you go learn now. You will even sabi and pass you. So we don't know all the tricks of all these politicians and this NFF, because they're also politicians. So AY has made mention of something. I think that was 4 days ago. If I remember vividly, I think that was on Friday. A day after because the match was on Thursday, I remember. So on Friday, while I was doing the player ratings, he made mention of there will definitely be a scapegoat in the coaching system.
So they were using head break coconut.
It should be
common phrase. Yeah.
Madugu. So we saw it coming, and we know it's not going to be. It's going to be more of. He has fulfilled all righteousness on his own side. Do you know why? In the first time, Madugu is not supposed to be the coach. He's not supposed to get anywhere near the job of the Super Falcons. A coach that has relegated 2-3 teams. What are we saying? As if you are getting one in a Real Madrid job. That's the way Madugu is. So when you know that has relegated 2-3 clubs, you understand? Because you said he's a legend, you now get him a Real Madrid job after he has failed successfully. And I say Nigeria is the only place that our leaders will celebrate them even after failing. Our leaders will be coming out to tell you that I will do more if elected into this position. So we already saw this coming, that Madugu will be the scapegoat to answer for the Super Falcons crime. Fine, he was not supposed to be there in the first place. He is not supposed to be there. He should not be there. He should, if anything, pass sack. Something like that. You understand? Exactly. Not be country like I think that was Tunisia.
Yeah.
In the competition, they did not allow the team manager into that bus.
Yeah.
You understand now?
In the AFCON.
Yes, now, boy, a coach that the CV. No. You are seeing clearly what should be done, but he's not doing it. He doesn't know what to do. You understand? You got him the job in the first place, and we saw it coming that the reason why you got him the job is that, okay, now before these girls get another coach now, or before they are actively participating in a match now, time will tell, man. You know what it got us to get the discussion? You know what it got us to talk about? We went about
from one interview to another.
We went about 8-9 months to get to a discussion.
Yeah.
Let me now make a bold statement to you now. We will not still get a high-profile coach to coach the Super Falcons. They'll probably going to bring a Falconet coach or a Flamingos coach to come and be that. But Madugu, I think you have done justice. Your name is Justice. I've been Justin. You understand? So anyhow, the money you have made, and that will be the biggest mark on your CV. You coach the Super Falcons. You won the WAFCON. I think that's it for you. And forever you become a coach. But we also saw it coming.
You can still get a good deal outside Nigeria.
It's not going to be possible. You think everybody?
He won't just go back and
think everybody is like Nigeria.
So he will not go out and look for another gig.
You said outside the country or inside the country?
Maybe anyone.
You think everybody is like Nigeria, that they will reward mediocrity and reward failure with good job. Be playing. You think everybody is Nigeria? Be playing. Why Finny never go outside country? Now just be playing. I think everyone in Nigeria. They play.
I know you say that. Thank you so much, official. Thank you so much. Always good to have you here. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Well, that's our time. Let us know what you feel about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you again next time. Thank you.